Hello, hello.
Hello,
Are
hello.
we
Welcome to
live
this
now?
live stream. Yeah, I believe we're live now on YouTube. So we're streaming to YouTube. This is Elena and mine, Peter. We're going to talk about drifting today and self-image, right?
Yeah, such a great topic.
Yes. So drifting, what does that mean? But what does self-image mean and drifting? How does that relate to each other? So the core of you. The heart of you is an energetic being, and we're all of us, me included, I've been here as well. We're grabbing out into places to try and work out what we're trying to do with our lives, basically. So this is not you coming from your true self image, your true self. So becoming that means you're drifting from place to place, thing to thing, and not really focusing on what you want from your life. So this is why most people, about 98% of people actually are drifting through their life. They're not actually fulfilling their full potential, not actually working on what they want. So they're just all over the place. So drifting is not really a good place to be. Would you agree with that, Elena?
Yes, exactly. Because it all comes from not knowing who you really are, not knowing what is your uniqueness, not being aligned with that, your unique potential, your talents, gifts, and not finding out what is really something that you want to do in life, what is really something that will make you feel fulfilled, that will give you that purpose in life, that you will know your mission when you wake up every morning excited about you getting closer to your goal every day. And this is what is the opposite of drifting.
Yes, that's very true. So you're focused. We say that in our Ki Gong practice, where your mind goes, your energy follows. So if you're focusing on all these different things, oh, I want to do this, I want to do that, I want to do this, I want to do that, you're going to be all over the place. You're scattering your energy. It's like scattering your seeds into so many different avenues that they're not going to cultivate and grow. So it's about working out what you want to do, which is where your passion comes from, which is what we talk about in our Qigong practice again, called your lower Dan John. Is your power, your passion, and your creativity is what's going. You need to find that within inside yourself. And to me, I like to put it like this: it says you got your true self. So Albert Einstein says we're all beings of light. So we're all coming from a light source. So if you were to take away this material facade, we would literally be glowing because we've all got protons in our cells. So what happens when we've got all these different things inside of our subconscious mind? The windows become foggy. So what you're doing is you're shining out into the world the best you possibly can, but it's all foggy. So people can't really see who you really are, and therefore you start to grab out all these different things and try to find, oh, I'll try that, and I'll try this, and I'll try that. But what you're not doing is you're not actually listening to the light inside of you, and then cleaning the mirrors, and then letting that light shine through the windows. That's one way I sort of thought about putting it recently, because that's what used to happen to me. I used to have foggy windows. People go, what are you all about, Peter?" And I was going, "Well, I don't know really what I want to do. Really, I wanted to help people. I always wanted to help people, but I didn't know in what way. Now I'm starting to whittle that down into which way I can help people, and what better way of helping people than getting them to realize who they are, their self-image. Would you agree with that?"
Yes, definitely. And this process should start from understanding how our current self-image was formed. Because we look at ourselves in our inner image, we see ourselves this way, and it is not even built by us. This what we think about ourselves, what we think, what is possible for us. It is not even we put those thoughts in ourselves. Our self-image was built with people who didn't know anything even about our potential and who we are, because it was inherited by genes partly, and partly it was formed when we were infants by our parents, with our later with our teachers, people who were around us, what they told about us, maybe from people who were maybe laughing at us, or maybe who were pointing at our failures. As we know, right, like even from education system, you can do everything good, and if you put only one mistake, it will be marked with red, and it will be something that will be taking all the attention on the page, right? So all this, our life experience impacted that picture of ourselves which we have now. And it is so far from our potential, it's so far from who we really are. And it is like our spirit is buried under so many different layers. Like onion, if you look at that onion has so many different layers. And imagine that inside is our spirit, is our really true potential, that our big dreams which we had when we were small. And then all these layers come from society, from people, what they told about you when you were in school. Maybe the kids were laughing, maybe it's something you were doing, right? Something that you didn't like, and you got maybe blamed for something that you really wanted because other people didn't have that vision which you had. And then maybe you thought that, yeah, I just cannot do that. Why I even thought about that, right? So all these layers came, and it now like our spiritual being is just wants to be impressed. It wants to be go out because our DNA is perfect. But because of so many layers of this imperfection and all these outside factors, they created image which we carry with us, and we just put in a very small box with that image, and we'll see everything just in those box, in that area from that box. And that's why it's so important to wake up and understand that you are here for more, you can more, do more, you can be more, and you have so much to do, you have such a great potential. And that's why it is time to create your new self-image. You can just create anybody you want to be. It is not that somebody else have to tell you who you are. You can just create it, and this is what we will do together.
Yes, that's very true. So that's like how Dr. Bach explained it. He called it unpeeling the onion. And in the Tao philosophy, they call it polishing the diamond. So you're born into this perfect being. You are this perfect being, even though we're conditioned to think that we're sinners and all this kind of, especially in the Western world, that there's something wrong with us and we have to redeem ourselves. Nothing could be further from the truth. You're coming in as a being, and yes, you might be bringing in, some people believe in incarnation, you might be bringing in stuff from past lives, but you can forget about all of that. What you can do is you can break all of that. It says that in the Vedic scripts, that you can break anything, any contract that you've made for yourself, and you can create whatever you want from your life. And this is where people get confused, because you polish the diamonds. The reason the Tao philosophy says polish the diamond is so that you can shine. So you can shine into the world. You can be who you want to be in this world. Now, when I've spoken to many clients, obviously, and spoken to many people in my Ki Gong practice. And most people, when you whittle it down, they want to be loved. So what better way to be loved and create the self-image that is actually aligned to your inner self, so that you can project that out into the world, where people will say, wow, I really appreciate you. I love you. I think you're amazing. So this is how we do it, is to create the self-image. So we have a workshop coming up, don't we, Alina? Do you want to break that workshop down in Brighton? We got it coming up.
Yes, we will do this amazing workshop, which can really help you within 3 hours come out with your own script of your new self, that person who are you meant to be, who you want to be. And you will learn the techniques how to impress that self-image into your subconscious mind through repetition and through your imagination, that you start think, feel, and act as that person already. Because we don't get in things what we want, we get in life who we become. So this is the way how we can help you to create that script of the person who you really meant to be, who you want to become, and you will show you way how you can become that person. And when you change your self-image, this is how your results will start change. Because our self-image dictates everything what we do. The way we speak, the way we meet people, the way we dress, everything is just comes from self-image. So when you change that picture about yourself and understand that it is your movie, it is your life, and you are the main actor in your movie, and you dictate who you want to be, and you just become who you really are, right? Who you're potentially meant to be. And you don't compare yourself with anybody because you are unique. And this is just for you. It is just time to connect to your true self and bring that light which you have on the surface.
Fantastic. Yes, you are the star of your movie. There's nobody like you. If you go through the whole world, same as your palm print or your fingerprint or your eyes, they're all completely unique to you. So is your inner self, your true self, your spirit. That is you. So we've got a workshop. Just click the link around this video and you'll go to the workshop landing page and come along. Meet us in Brighton. It'll be the first one's on the 13th of is it 13th of July? 13th of July. And we're going to be carrying on ad infinitum, but this link will be the same link, so you can come through if you're seeing this in the future, and I hope you're doing well in the future. So we'll see you very soon. We're going to come back with another live stream next Monday, so look out for that, and I look forward to speaking to you very soon. And so does Elena. Do you want to say any final words before we wrap up?
Yeah, and don't put things for later. Do it now. Just go click the link and let's do it. Let's create your new self-image that will help you to new results which you deserve. So see you there.
There you go. No procrastinating. Get on with it. We'll see you there. Bye for now.